Finally, the second last war of the season, and today, coming all the way back from War 1, is Peni, and I brought Peni to War 1 to take Node 44 Emma Frost, and I died embarrassingly to it. I ate an SP1 and went from 100% to 0. Was very unfortunate, but back in War 1, I said that I'd redeem myself with her later on in the season, and it's finally time for that to happen. And she has 3 fights this war, but first we're going to take this Node 1 Mojo with Mr. Negative. As long as they don't have the Unfazed Mastery, this should be an incredibly easy fight, which you can see my opponent is not running Unfazed. Well, I can really show you on the second evade. Now here, I already made a mistake on the first fight. I did not build enough Dark Energy. I thought this would be enough to kill him, but the Mojo is ascended, and my negative is only a rank 4 unascended. So even though I'm boosted and all, I should have went to the max of 20 Dark Energy, and now he wouldn't be stuck at 12%, and me need to find a way to kill him. So here I'm gonna try to get an evade. We get it, but I did my relic just in case because I wasn't sure if the heavy charge was gonna release too early. And he's at 3%, but now the healing's kicking in because my petrifies fell off, and now I'm starting to panic because, okay, I'm degenning and he's just constantly healing. I need to find a way to get this guy dead. I have a debuff active, so I do have some degen resist, but not as much as I'd like. And we're gonna go for the SP2 here, and it is going to finish the job, but I just lost half my health if I just did like 1 or 2 more parries before my first special 2, we finished at like 90%. So, yeah, very brain fart moment right there, but we didn't die, so it's just some potions, it's whatever. Anyway, so now we have Node 10 iBom with Peni, and immediately, again, brain fart moment, I forgot, oh yeah, he's going to purify the poisons that he places on himself, so he's going to immediately be unblockable. So, yeah, that's great, but here I'm trying to get an intercept, and he's not really letting me, but there we go, we finally got it. He's going to be unblockable a lot this fight just because he's placing so many poisons on himself, but I can block his special attacks freely. Even when he's unblockable, that's what I'm trying to say. As long as I have that taunt up, because then I get my steadfast, and then we're perfectly fine. We also have the sync shield to heal, not heal up, but prevent some block damage, so that's pretty nice. I am trying to do a like 20 charge rotation, but it's just not working out, so I'm gonna throw another SP1 and we're gonna get to 10, but I wanted to throw my special at 20, it's just not happening. I went for an intercept there and he just didn't go for it, he just held his block. It's unfortunate, but we're fine. We just need him to throw his specials, he finally does. And I'm gonna build to my SP2, parry before it so my incinerates will stick, and then we're gonna throw the SP2. Our taunt is gonna fall off, but I think I'm gonna get it back. Oh, I'm not. Actually, I just dex the special one somehow. I've never even fought an iBom this season before, so I luckily got the timing right on that, so that's nice, but I definitely should have tried to get an intercept before throwing my SP2 for sure, because then I wouldn't have been at risk. Otherwise, we're just building to an SP2 to finish the job. Like I said, if I could have gotten my 20 charge rotation like I was trying to, then we would have killed him in one SP2. But it's no big deal. We're not going to lose that much health at the end of this fight, so we just need a little bit more power. Just trying to keep our intercepts going, but actually I don't even need it here because we're just going to go for the special attack just like that, and it does plenty of overkill. So there goes Peni's first fight. A lot harder than it needed to be, but we're fine. Next up, we move on to Section 2, and we fight Kindred on Node 19. We have to heal up negative because of the Mojo fight. 3 potions. Actually use only 2 because I felt confident enough to not need max health. And you're going to see this fight goes perfectly. It's really, really, really easy with negative. Again, unfazed is the only way this could possibly go wrong. And I'm actually going to throw my SP1 to convert some charges, so I don't even have to be at risk of unfazed more than once. We're going to throw it, convert to dark energy, so now we have 9, which is exactly what we want, and then we're going to convert with heavy attack on the second time. So we dash in to counter Kindred's SP1, that'll pause the charge gain on myself. And when he's stun immune, we can reparry, so we gain charges even faster. So that's really nice. But we're going to dash in, counter his special attack, and now he can't place any more charges on us. We get some reparries, and now we just need 2 more parries, and then we're at max charges. Go for a heavy here, and no unfazed trigger, so it's absolutely beautiful. We go for the SP2, and it's just doing plenty of damage. And yeah, this Kindred is basically dead. Kindred has a small health pool to begin with, so... and you saw there, I took 0 degen damage because I had enough debuffs active that I took, I had 100% resistance at that point, so. Beautiful negative fight. I wish the Mojo one went that well, but it's alright, we didn't die, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so now we have Nightcrawler on node 28, and this fight I was like, okay, if he lets me change his stance immediately, easy fight, no way we can die. If he doesn't, we're at a high risk of dying. And you're gonna see we get the phase change at the start. So basically, there's no risk of dying here. The only way I can do it is if I eat an unblockable special attack. But I'm just gonna make sure to intercept enough to where it doesn't matter. You saw me place an invul boost earlier because I was worried if he wouldn't. If he would try to evade a lot, then I'd be at risk. But luckily, we didn't have to worry about that. So we're gonna go for a double SP1 rotation. And we're going to get the second set of charges on that SP1. Now we have 15. You can get like 23 is like the max you can really get realistically with Peni. But that's if you play perfectly. And my first SP1 I didn't time perfectly. So right now I'm just throwing the SP2 with 16, which is definitely all I need. We have class advantage, and the Nightcrawler is a lower rank than that iBom was, I think. Actually, I can't confirm that, but again, class advantage. And we had like 10k per tick incinerate, so yeah, perfect fight for Peni there. We move on to section 3, I guess. I don't really know if you call that section 3 or not, but I'm going to. And we fight node 37 Thing for like the 8th time this season. If you want to skip this fight, I don't blame you. I've fought him so many times, so if you've been keeping up this series, this fight's extremely boring for you. Spoiler alert, it goes perfectly fine, just like the other times I've taken it. We go for a bunch of heavy attacks, and just more heavy attacks, and then we throw the SP2 right there, and then we're just going to bait his specials right after it ends. He's going to throw his SP1, we get the clean dex. Heavy counter it, we have Despair, so that healing doesn't even matter. We throw another SP2, it's going to bring him all the way down to like 18, and then we're going to finish him off with an SP1 after this heavy attack, if I do remember correctly. No, I don't. Okay. He had physical resist, so I'm not sure if that SP1 actually would have killed. Either way, he's dead now, so 100% health. Yeah, Tigra does that fight again. Anyway, speaking of Tigra doing a fight again, node 42 Gorr, probably like the 6th or 7th time I've taken this Gorr this season. Again, skip this if you want. Spoiler, it goes perfectly fine. This fight is much harder than Thing is, but luckily it still goes easy. You see me triggering one-eyed open, but it's because he has the protection up, so I'm barely taking any damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It was my last Tigra fight as well, so as long as I get the solo, I really don't care if I lose health. So we're just gonna build up to an SP2. I want this guy to throw his SP1, but he's not feeling like it, so here I actually throw my SP2 anyway. We're gonna base SP1 here. He finally throws it, and then we're just gonna heavy attack and then kill him with an SP1 right after. So, actually, nope. Again, I keep guessing how the fight ends, even though I took the war yesterday. I just forget. Anyway, he's dead, so 44-second node 42 Gorr. Alright, so this is actually the fight I was actually kind of worried about, because it is a big Dani Moonstar, and there is a risk of me getting faltered if I just don't play properly. But you're going to see how this goes here, where you just need to keep our intercepts up, kind of like the Nightcrawler fight, except against Nightcrawler I can dex the specials pretty easily. Against Dani I can't, because they're 5 hits, 5 hit special 1, and they come really fast. So I have to block most of them. I will dex the final hit, but even then it's a little risky. I'm going to accept the falter on me and just wait it out at this point. Not that big a deal, it's just a loss of like 4 seconds. We get the intercept, and we go for the SP1. That power drains her, so now we have 10 charges. I think we're gonna go double SP1 here. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. It's gonna line up to where I can double SP1. And we have close to another bar of power just after that, so we are going to get to the SP2 pretty fast, meaning I will probably keep my 19 charges. I don't remember exactly, but we'll see what happens. Because I'm trying to go for an intercept here, and I got it. And here I just baited her SP1 because I didn't want to... what am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, because I didn't want to push to SP2, because then the impact charges make me take a ridiculous amount of block damage. So we did lose our charges. We couldn't get to the maximum in time, but I'm pretty sure the incinerates are going to take her to death right there. And yeah, she's going to die with that SP1. So beautiful 3 Peni fights. I totally redeemed her after dying in the first war with her. So that felt incredible. I'm actually really happy with how it went. But we did lose the war really badly. We lost by 24 attack bonus. I'm pretty sure it was at this point in the season where we couldn't get masters anyway, so we weren't exactly playing like it mattered. There was like 2 wars left. This is war 11, so this was the first of the 2. And we knew we couldn't hit anything other than Plat 1. We couldn't go down to Plat 2. We couldn't go up to masters, so we just kind of have given up a little bit. We're still boosting and stuff, and I'm going to be playing my best. But either way, that's how War 11 went, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and see you in the next one.